What's going on, everybody? Welcome. Happy Monday. A little change up here. Don't really go live on Mondays, but my name is Justin, aka No Good Comics, and welcome to the channel. Hit that thumbs up. I want to welcome my guest, good friend of mine, who's hanging out with me today, Steve Hip Hops and me from Team Nerd Herd. What's going on, Steve?
What's going on, Justin? Thank you for having me on, man. On a Monday, no less. A manic Monday. we say nay to work, and we're like, let's open up stuff.
I would say usually you and I are both working right now.
Yeah. What's for lunch, Justin?
Right. Oh man, I had leftover sandwich today from yesterday. A nice sub sandwich.
Oh yeah, the whole.
Yeah. If you guys are just watching this or catching the replay, we're just hanging out. I have some stuff I want to open up here. I was just telling Steve, I actually have like 8 boxes. I'm only going to open up 4, I think, today. But there's some big boxes, so we'll get through some of that. Otherwise, we're going to hang. Some other people might be joining us, jumping in and out. So, we'll see what goes on. And Steve, I think you have a couple things you want to share as well.
Oh yeah, man.
So we'll dive into that. You know what I want to do? Let me grab your link real quick. I didn't add it to the description, but I wanted to put that in here. Well, I'll say hello to the chat, and then we can dive into some of that. I'll drop the link. Oh man, so we got 6 people hanging out right now. Let's see. Kick it off with Ruben Guzman, Cowabunga man. What's up, dude? We got Travis TM Nerdy Station brother.
What's up,
I love
TM?
These hashtags, man. All these hashtags going on right now.
You guys are gonna have to fill me in on this station because I'm every bit of 40 and I don't know what that
means. Oh man, I just learned it not too long ago. You hit up Fable.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit up Fable. That's what
he'll explain everything. We got Brandon in the house too. What's up, Comics Kings? He says, "What's up, y'all? At work, kind of bored. If you could take any creator out for sushi, who would they be and why?" Steve, I'll let you answer that. Who would you?
Oh man, you got to go Stan Lee. You got to go Stan Lee or Jack Kirby, man. Go get down to the roots of the history, man.
No doubt, man. That would be awesome to have sushi with one of those guys.
Yeah, I'd probably eat like my sushi, and after I'm done, I'd be like, Excelsior! Meanwhile, Stan's looking at me like, right. Check, please.
Yeah. Get me out of here.
What's this guy?
We got my man Ryan, Magic Lasso. Hello. Good to see you, Ryan.
Magic Lasso.
Had him on as one of my guests from Comic Collector Origins a couple weeks ago. Let's see. We got Sheena too. Oh, he did. Sheena in the house. What's up, Sheena? Sheena just posted a very cute picture of her puppy, and so I highly recommend checking that out. Nova is her name. Very cute. Sheena.
Very nice.
Let's see who else we got in here. There you are, Steve. What's up, Steve? Represent Team Nerd Herd.
That's it. Representing everywhere.
And Chamorro, send Chamorro the link too. What's up, Chamorro? Good to see you, bro. I know he said he had some family stuff. Maybe he could swing by later. But yeah, so I think I kind of got everybody. We got Victoria. What's up, V? Good to see you as well.
It's cracking, V.
Morning for her over in New Zealand. I guess I'm gonna start. I wanted to bring this up, Steve. Let me show this first.
Hit me with it, brother. Real Rude 6. What's cracking, bro?
So this is I have 2 of these right now, right next to me. Two of these, plus I got a couple of other things. So these books here, these boxes are from Sanctum Sanctorum.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you have a little bit more experience than I do with pre-orders and things like that, and I know especially with a crew member such as Alonzo, who keeps everybody kind of up to date with what to grab and when and where. Mm-hmm. What are your thoughts on like pre-ordering and stuff like that in general?
I think you're actually saving yourself the money with certain ratios, because you never know how high they're going to go. They set a set price, and after maybe days later, you might see that their prices are going up, and you're regretting the fact that you didn't buy it while it was at a reachable price.
Right.
I would also say it's good to kind of look at the catalog beforehand, because in case you might be looking at a comic down the line, and you might it might be like early spec, or it just might be a story that's calling you out. You know, like especially with these indie titles, right? I mean, they're smaller print runs. For me, like I always tend to go to Golden Apple and just kind of look through their catalog, make sure I'm not missing anything, make sure I'm not missing an indie title. You know, here's a perfectly great example. There, if you guys are fans of horror and you like Steve Niles, he had a book through Clover Press that was at Golden Apple. It was called Possessed. And it's a 2 issues, and both those issues sold out in seconds. So I had to find them, you know, through Clover Press themselves. I went directly through Clover Press. I bought the second one on eBay at the price that was normally sold. So to kind of save yourself the heartache, it's better to think ahead, steps ahead. If you have the money, you could put it, you know, towards a card and then pay it back. And you know, don't go too crazy. But if you want some things that you're gonna be looking at, then you might as well just, you know, get those books early. Make sure that they're there, because there's a chance if you have a pull too, maybe you're late on that on notifying your LCS, and they don't have the time to you know, factor in for that
to get the one that you want, or
now you got to go hunting.
Right. Pay extra money and all that other stuff. No, I think you're spot on there. I think it's just something to you know, kind of cover yourself. You know, like you said, you don't want to end up having to go to eBay later on, or you know, and end up paying a lot more than you necessarily need to. What's up, Fable? Wanted to say hello to Fable. Saw Caroline's Comics in here as well, and Mercy earlier. We also had Jennifer in the house as well. Honestly, anybody here is really welcome to jump in. So if anybody wants, I can send them the link. We're just hanging right now. I know I sent it to a few people. I was trying to keep an eye on the Discord as I was about to jump in, but I did send it out to a few people. So Real Rude 6 in the house too. What's up, Real Rude? Hello, hello. So they packed this in 2 nice Gemini mailers, which I really appreciate. So there's 2 Geminis within that box that I was just holding up. Dale Suspense in the house. What's up, Dale? Good to see you. Oh man, we got Ben Affleck back in here. Where's Ben? Let me see Ben.
I'm Batman.
There he is. My man.
Yeah, look at that handsome face, man.
Backlog Bros. What's up, brother? Let's see what are they talking about? The Possessed was good. Did you check out the Grieveling by Niles too? Oh, okay. Also from Clover. I don't know Clover.
Clover is it's a smaller press. Kevin Eastman is actually a part of, I think, Clover Press, because he has a lot of their, like, his Marvel, some of the Marvel exclusives that he's done are on there. Okay, but they're a little more they're a little more indie as well. I mean they have certain things. If you go on look at their site, you probably won't see too many books, but other like LCSs that like will have majority of their books. Like I haven't heard what Fable was, the second book that Fable said, so I might have to look that up and try and track that sucker down.
Yeah,
but yeah.
I'm not familiar with it either. But I wasn't even familiar with Clover though. So
yeah, man, that's a good thing about like all these smaller publishing, you know, areas. You get to see like books that they're what's going on, comics on the mind.
Kirk, what's up, brother?
Yeah,
good to see you, man.
That's a good part about it, man. You get to see like different up and coming places. Like Arctic Press is another lower you know, producer of comics. Like their print runs are much more smaller, like Patriotica. I think Copy was talking about Gold Digger being one, like the second longest aside from Spawn. So it's about to hit like 300, I think, issues.
Oh, okay. Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Do you still go to your LCS even though you have like these other, you know, ways that you get books and stuff?
Yeah. I usually go to my LCS every Wednesday. I have a pull with them, and they're a hop, skip, and a jump for me. So, but if I like want other books, like there's certain things that my LCS won't have that Golden Apple will. They're a little more of a bigger chain as well. Gotcha. And then I also use Sanctum Sanctorum. I love the way they send their items. I know V was you know, hollering at them and saying that, oh, Comics King at work. What so
I got to bring this man in. What's up, bro?
What's up, guys? I got no customers. So.
Yo, we don't want to get you fired, man. What are you doing?
yeah. There's going to be like a security camera. They're like, Brandon, we need to talk to you.
Are you streaming again, Brandon?
Are you streaming again? Nah, I just had to stop by for a few minutes, say what's up to you guys.
What's going on, man?
I appreciate it.
On?
How's the day going?
He's in the building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I was wondering where you are when you do these random stories of yours, and you got that orange wall background and stuff, and you talk about your football lineups that you're building.
Oh yeah,
You spin in circles. I'm like, where's this kid at right now?
yeah.
He's
I tend to,
fantasy footballing it right there.
yeah, you gotta build your mutant team, you know.
Yeah, I know. I see you doing that. Caroline's Comics says, I use online pre-orders for variants I really want. Yeah, I think that's a safe way to go for sure. And especially, as Steve, as you mentioned, if you don't want to miss out, or if you know that there's going to be some sort of random speculation where people might be trying to, buy them up quick, at least you have, that as kind of a backup. I think it's worth it. I think it's smart to do it. And then at the same time, you can still buy stuff from your LCS. You can still support them.
Mhm.
Kind of doing both things. All right, I'm gonna hold up a couple books here.
Let's check that Sanctum Sanctorum goodness.
Let's see.
Exactly.
So this is like, I've only done this like, well, now I've done it like 7 times now. But some of this stuff's older. Starting with we'll start with the AWA Redemption issue number 1. This I've heard is a really good series. I don't know if you guys have read this yet, but I plan on jumping into it. Rod was talking to me about it.
Yeah,
Just a recap.
I picked up the Frank Cho cover, but I haven't read it yet. But AWA Upshot's another up and coming like indie title. I mean, a lot of their books kind of scream like more movie scripts than anything.
Oh,
to me, I could see a lot of these books that they put out as either shows or movies. I mean, a lot of the time you're looking at a lot of that content, and some of that stuff is taken and thrown into like a show. So you just never know. But this one for sure. I mean, if it's a Western and it looks like a steampunk Western.
That's what I heard. Yeah, it sounds dope, man.
I'm down, man.
He wants me to play a young Dick Grayson. Yo,
there you go, man. You can pull it off.
Nightwing's my favorite next to Daredevil, but I could pull that off. I would love to.
It's gonna get those staffs and be like those staffs and be whooping that ass,
Did I get the Sanctum Sanctorum exclusive Daredevil 25? Is that the one that was David Mack?
No, that was the second. I think maybe that was the second printing.
Oh, that was
the second printing, but.
Oh man, I missed out on the original 25. Like when that came out, I didn't have it in any pull list. I was just like, okay, Daredevil, I can grab. I just claim it later or whatever. I buy it from my LCS. They were gone, obviously, with all the speculation and hype with what goes on in the story. But so I missed the original printing. So I definitely missed the exclusive, which sounds really cool. But I refuse to spend $25 on that book.
I spent $30.
Oh man, no, I just don't see it being that 5 years from now. I really don't.
It's not.
But yeah, so I did buy. I did go and buy the David Mack, the second printing, as you were mentioning, Brandon. I had to have that. There was a couple of different things. I know they reprinted like 3 or 4 times now, so I definitely grabbed some of those though. I'll have to look that up though. I'm curious. Flash by Night in the house. What's up, Flash? I know Brandon, you were reading this. I stopped reading this. But yeah, did you stop? Okay.
I got 2 pages in the second issue, and I just
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't even.
Yeah,
I actually thought I took this off this order, but I guess I didn't. So that means I probably have a couple of pages. I like the artwork. Like some of the covers look cool, and obviously a lot of hype, with it first coming out. But yeah, I know John didn't like it. I was lost. Yeah.
Yeah, the art's great.
I haven't even tried to read it. I haven't tried to read it yet. Yeah, I ordered it.
Customer? Though. Oh, guys, I gotta go.
Later, dude.
Yeah, there he's like he heard the cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
He's gonna be like, later he's gonna be like, guys, I lost my job. He's gonna come back on and be like, I can hang out longer now because they let me go.
Hey, guess what, guys? We're gonna be doing a lot more content.
Yeah. Yep. Pull at my local with online orders for the extra goodies. Luckily, my LCS has a one of each per customer. Oh, I like that rule for each book. So I'm usually good for most. I actually really like that idea for local comic shops to do. And I know some people don't. I know some people think it's you should be able to buy whatever you want, however many you want. And I guess yes, you should. But I do like kind of keeping this in check for those who are just the genuine fans that just want to read the thing. They're not there to flip it or make money on it. They literally just want to buy it to read or pass it to their kids or whatever. So I do like that. My LCS does that for certain books. If they know it's going to be some big hype, early, then they'll try to kind of, put some limit on it to some degree. And a way around that, for anyone who says, no, you should be able to buy anything whenever, I would say just have multiple LCSs. And that's what I do too. If there is a book that I want multiple copies of, respectfully, I will purposely try to buy from different locations. I have ones on the West Coast, on the East Coast, just so I'm not like pulling from one location and ruining it for, the community that's there or whatever. So yeah, spot on there, Caroline. And guys, like I said, I dropped the link if anybody wants to kind of hop on and just hang out here. Next book I have here is I want to bring that down. I don't know if you guys read this at all. Casual Flings.
Mm-hmm. I haven't read that yet. I kind of passed on one of those ones, but I hear it's good.
Oh yeah. I didn't read it yet. It looked good. I know it's another AWA is four issues. I like that they're a little condensed too. Not too much to commit to. I saw Old Wolf in here. What's up, Tony? Missed you earlier. Next one up here is Last Witch. Again, some of these are definitely older. Issue number 1. I actually think I bought this already, so I think this is a second copy of mine. So I guess that's the downside. If you don't remember what you pre-ordered, it's
collector problems.
yeah, exactly. I wish I could jump, and especially with you boys, Steve. But I'm working. No worries, man. Another time for sure.
For sure.
I know.
For sure.
I assume a lot of people are working, so it's not the easiest time. But if you're like me and Steve and play a little hooky, or if you just jump and work for a little, or pull a Brandon and just get fired. Empire Comics in the house says, my LCS has them for the summer and fall book. So what I usually do is I get my regular pull loose from them, and any books that I know I want multiple copies of, I'll order online at a discount. There you go. That's a good idea. Oh man, Steve, we got a guest here, man.
Oh, let's bring him. Let's bring him or her in.
My man here, Manuel, I've never had on the channel before. Other than in the chat. Man. He's always in the chat. So
we rolling tomorrow? Oh, what's going on, man?
Half a day, y'all. How's it going?
Good, bro.
Come on, man. Welcome, dude. It's good to see you, man.
Yeah, welcome to the channel. Your first time on my channel, man.
I know. Got to get this slab, y'all. Send it off to CGC.
That's right, man. Straight packing.
I love it, man. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Steve was off for the day when we were talking earlier, and I was like, you know what? That sounds like a good idea. So I finished wiring some stuff, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna head out.
Clock out.
Phil in the house. What's up, Phil?
And I was all excited because I was like, sweet, I got a babysitter because I'm supposed to be at work right now. So if I go home and go down to the studio, the kids will be taken care of. And my dad was like, dude, you're home. I'm out. All right.
Yeah, but Dad.
I wanted to play on YouTube, Dad.
I got some toys I haven't opened up.
Oh, dude, I got a backlog like you wouldn't believe back here, man. Dude, it's easy.
It stacks up, man. It stacks up. I was just telling Steve, I literally have 8 boxes. No, I think it's 9. I think I have 9 boxes right now. I'm not opening them all here, but there's some that I'm trying to save to like do some pre-recorded videos with and stuff like that. But it adds up. Quick.
Super fast.
Let me let's get this next book going. So grab this variant here. Some Alex Ross goodness.
Yeah, that Alex Ross version, man. To get the set closed out, man, you got it.
Yep, had to keep it going, with everything I got going on in the back. Casual Flings had this one as well. This is I think this is the A cover.
Yeah, that's the naughty persuasion like buy cover. You walk by and you're like, oh, what's this all about?
Those type of covers you got to see who's working behind the counter because you're like, I can't be one of the teenagers. Don't let it be one of the teenagers.
Yeah.
We got Phil in the house. Comic Talk Weekly. What's up, Phil?
My man, Phil.
Good to see you, bro.
Just to go back in the chat, Caroline was actually saying she loves The Last Witch. I'd have to agree with you, Caroline. It's a good story. I've read issue 1 and 2. Nice. I haven't read issue 3 that just came out maybe like 2 weeks ago, I think.
Dude.
So I haven't read that yet, but it's the issue 3. But it's been good.
The beginning of issue 2 is dark as hell compared to what you had in issue 1. I was reading issue 1 thinking, can I read this to the 5-year-old for bedtime, you know? And I was like, I opened issue 2 and I'm like, she's gonna legit eat that kid, isn't she? No, it was just like, no.
It is a kid's book, right? Isn't it? It is for kids, right?
Yeah, I think it's Boombox. So
it's Boombox for sure.
Yeah.
She gotta learn, you know.
Yeah. It keeps her. Yeah,
you gotta find out one way or another.
You gotta have some dreams sometimes, you know.
This is that. Let me open this up here a little. This is that Virgin variant of that. The Beyond. What's it
Deep
called?
Beyond.
Deep Beyond. Yeah. Like I said, I like the cover. I like the artwork on the inside. I just the story was everywhere. Manuel, did you read this? Have you read this?
I did. I actually liked the world building in the first issue. I thought, okay, this is something cool, something interesting. And then like issue 2 is it's filler. It's like that. It's like issue 2 of King in Black. It's just like you got to set up all the characters, figure out where they're all at. It's kind of slow. So I got my fingers crossed that 3 is gonna do some good things. But
okay,
yeah, 2 I was.
You gotta let me know what you think then overall. If you continue to get through it, I'm curious because I mean I'm open to buying the trade later on, or if it ends up being like a killer series. But I don't think I'll put money into it right now until then. Well, I'll accidentally put money into it, but other than that, I won't put any other money. I swear, even though it's made for kids, it's just so phenomenally well written. There you go.
Mm-hmm. I would agree.
Damn, I gotta check that out. I got another one of these copies. I think I have too many of these copies now. I just got one in the mail from Borinken. That was something I was going to open here today. I put Borinken's information in the description, but this is his or not. This is not his, but he sent me one of his giveaways, and so he shipped me that recently. So I think I have like 6 of them now. You guys reading this right now, or did you read this?
I picked it up. I haven't read it though.
Okay, yeah, it's not the same here. I've heard good things. I hear it's different. It's Peach. If you like Peach,
she's actually like even before getting Marvel titles, she was writing some titles, smaller stories through Heavy Metal, which were more horror centric. But she does have storytelling skills, so that's what I'm curious to see. I want to see what her spin on this story, because I know it's not Psylocke; it's a different character. Compared to it's her name's Kasai, but it's nothing related to it's just like her own like story building. That's nothing related to what do we currently are reading or whatnot.
Oh, okay. I didn't even realize that. But yeah, I mean, I look forward to seeing her style and seeing if she continues to. I know this is going to be like 5 one-shots or something like that before and they're. I don't know if they're going to tie in per se, but they're different characters. But I didn't realize. I thought that was Psylocke. I mean, I thought that was kind of officially Psylocke. I had to go with this cover here. I've been reading crossover. I'm up to I did the first 3 issues, and I like what I read. I didn't love it just because I don't know some of the characters that they introduce. I never read some of those older issues that Donny Cates is referring to. But obviously GSX1 kind of vibes here, so definitely wanted to grab it simply just for that too. So I got to read 4, and then 5 I think just came out. We got Eric in the house. What's up, Eric?
Azores Tiger.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just jumped. Want to highlight here Phil saying, check out No Good printing out a little 3x5s for the DCBS plastic bins. Yeah, man. That's I just started. I mean, those I cut out. The things behind me, I cut them out in a previews magazine. So I figure I'll put those previews magazines to use. Phil saying, what's the first printing of ASM 55 going for nowadays? Have no idea.
That would probably be the one that you want to get. I mean, those other printings, the secondary or third printing, I mean, they're still good to have, but the first one, man.
Yeah. Noctura, you guys read this?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm a fan.
Yeah. I am definitely on board with this for sure. Carolyn says, the art is better than the story in Demon Days. It's hella wordy. Oh, okay. Oh, interesting.
Okay. I'll take a look at it.
A little bit of words. Eric's on lunch break. Nice to know, Eric. Thanks for stopping in, dude. I got your box. I'm not opening it here, but I will be doing a video on that. The care package that he sent me. So I appreciate that. Real rude too. On lunch break now. I can enjoy the show. There you go. I saw DS in the house. What's up, DS Comics? This man does a lot of IG live streams on Saturday nights with some good people. So just a good guy. Good to see you, man. Street Side Anthony in the house. What's up, Anthony?
Street Side.
Noise.
This book right here, guys, Chariot. Oh my goodness. Have you read this?
No, I did. That's another one I missed out on. I didn't pick it up. I'm like, it's not something that I would like. I don't think.
Man.
How is
it?
You
didn't even buy it? I'm putting this in your packet, in your A-OK. I'm putting this in there.
Oh,
there you go. So add it to the list, Steve.
Oh man, I got you next time around, brother.
This is great, man. It's a great read. Manuel, did you read this?
No, but you were talking about it, and I'm a fan of Knight Rider, so I might have to pick it up. I'll probably get it digital though, Comixology.
There you go. That's how I ended up reading it. What's her name? Priscilla, the artist in there. She is awesome. Petrates, her name. Priscilla Petrates. I was actually going to see about getting some original art from her at some point because she did a great job. Frostgiant's Daughter. I think this is issue 3. I think that wraps it up too.
Yeah,
you guys are reading.
They had some dope variants, Wolverine variants, man, like homages.
Oh yeah, I saw that, man. The Cimmerian. And it looks like the old homage. Yeah,
man.
Oh, it looks dope.
Now I'm gonna have to spend money on variants for a book I never even heard it till today. Goodness gracious!
Yeah, he's like writing down on a pen. He's like, "Darn it! There goes another one." Yeah.
It's a pretty good read too. I read the first issue. Started reading some of the second issue. The artwork is amazing. Mm-hmm. It's just a different take on not different take. It's like a take based on the actual novels of that were written by what's his name, Robert E. Howard's Savage Hero Conan. So definitely, not for kids, but it has some good humor in it. Some awesome, gruesome battle scenes. So, all around good. So we got that one, getting down to the bottom here with this box. Proctor Valley Road. I know, Manuel just had, I saw you had your review on this not too long ago. You liked it, right?
I did. Passed it off to my wife so she could read it. I'm gonna turn her into a comic fan one of these days. I promise you,
dude. I'm trying to do the same thing. Man. My
Proctor Valley Road was good.
Read it. Yeah, you liked it, Steve?
I loved it, man. I like the character building. I like the opening. I'm wondering what's gonna happen in issue 2, and then it's Grant Morrison. So you gotta love. That he's barely that he's putting that new book out, man. Because I haven't heard of any recent titles that he's written.
Yep. Yeah, no, I haven't either. But I like some of the variants. Obviously, Boom is just killing it in general. I like that. Phil was saying he's getting every issue 1 of AWA, which I think is a good idea. Brandon's back. What's up, dude? So you didn't lose your job. That's good.
Yeah.
This was in here. This is issue number 3. This is a hot series. I loved what I've been reading so far. I've read the first 3 issues. I think the 4th one comes out soon. Star Wars is obviously just blown up, but if I never read the books, so I was overwhelmed to even think of where I could jump in. But this series is a great spot to jump in because you don't need to know anything about Luke Skywalker and all that stuff. It all just starts off brand new, and a lot of new characters, which is cool. So it's always a good time. You guys read this at all? I'm curious what your thoughts are.
No, I haven't read that, but I like Maria's work.
Yeah.
I just missed it. Just missed. They sold out when I went to my LCS. So I was like, no.
Oh damn.
Yeah, but I picked it up through Golden Apple though.
Oh good.
So,
okay.
Yeah, so it should be coming soon.
It's I admit I was a little lost. I don't know how I feel about it. I probably need to reread it again at some point. Maybe I read it too quickly. It didn't grab me, or maybe I missed the significance of it. I think I'll leave it at that for now. But the artwork was cool. I really think I just need to give it another shot. Love the cover though. Very cool cover.
Yeah.
And then last one from this box is Carmen, which was awesome.
Oh yeah.
As well.
Yeah, I dug that read too, man.
This was great. Love this cover too, the bright solid red, man, anything like that where it's just a solid background like that, definitely dope. And it's a heavy book too. I mean, we're talking about some, obviously some heavier topics here with suicide and and things of that nature. So I'm kind of curious what direction this actually goes in.
Yeah, I would agree. It was wild. It was definitely wild. It was on a more quirkier level too. Like you would think that, I mean, what is she? The angel of death, right? So to sum it up, but you would think there'd be something more menacing about her, like telling you what life is, and in the quick instant of taking it. But she's not. She's just quirky and funny, and you're just. It was a good story, man. Guillaume Mock. I can't wait for issue 2 for sure.
I'm with you. I'm totally with you there. Real Root said he read Eros, not feeling it. There's not a single scene where they hooked up and had no idea what was going on. Yeah, that's what I kind of just wasn't sure like what was going on either. There's a lot of secrets involved. I don't know if that's supposed to be the thing that like really, there's something up. There's something dark that's going on in the school. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it at that. Street Side says a 9/8 would be cool. Yeah, if Carmen, absolutely, would love that. Steve, you want to show some stuff? Because I'll take some time, open this up here. And then also, Manuel, if you have anything you want to show on, obviously you can as well.
So I only got really one one thing that I ordered from IDW, and that was the WonderCon exclusives.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, man, I'm a fan, man. Sweep the leg, bro.
I love it.
Yeah, these came in on Saturday, so I got 2 of them. I just thought, like you never know if one's gonna come damaged or whatnot.
Yeah.
But
are you watching the show right now?
Oh man, I binged it. I binged all the way through. Well, I started watching it when it was on YouTube Red.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I watched the first season, I dug it, and then like they want you to subscribe, but I was thinking to myself, is YouTube really going to be a heavy hitter in like the streaming type of services? Maybe I'll just give it a rest. And then it came onto Netflix, and I just binged season 2 and 3, and I love it. It brought me back to my childhood days, man.
To the old. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet, but I want to. I hear great things about it.
It was awesome, man. I was like, put the inspirational guitar scene, man. And I also got to go back and backlog. I know like on a Sunday where I can get time to read, man, it's always a blessing, dude, because any other time it's just kind of wrapped up so busy. But I don't know if anybody's kind of went back. I'm trying to as a newer reader, I'm trying to go back to classics and stuff like that and try to do a mix of things. But
nice.
Daredevil, Man Without Fear, Frank Miller. I know JR and I are going to go over this on a book binging episode, but man, this is nothing short of amazing. Frank Miller is amazing. I love the story. It's like so far it's gritty. It's real gritty, very descriptive. It's like you're in that story. You're in the alleyways, seeing these terrible acts kind of happen, and you're kind of riding along with Matt Murdock's origins. I mean, Daredevil is awesome, dude. I'm glad JR recommended that to me.
I love that you're getting into that stuff, man. I'm ashamed to say I haven't read a lot of that stuff, and I need to, because I claim that I'm a big Daredevil fan, and it's like that is some stuff I need to catch up on. I love the new stuff. I know you said you're exploring some of the new stuff now, or you're about to.
Yeah, the Chip Zdarsky run. I started on like going backwards, so I started with issue 1 and just kind of started with that and digested it, and I started with issue 2. So JR has been telling me it's been awesome. Like and Ian has been telling me the same thing. Everybody that I've speak to within the community, they always tell me, get on Daredevil. It's such a great story.
Yep.
And I think it's like it's not as superhero, like it's not as massively like you would see with massive superheroes that have powers and everything like that. He deals with day-to-day issues. It's on a more lower like feet on the streets, like I like that, man. I like the direction that goes versus seeing like omnipotent heroes, or I mean, there's a place for everything, but I think when you're getting down to like the street side, like you got to look at Spider-Man, like Moon Knight. I'm gonna go back and read some Moon Knight.
Ooh,
but yeah, Daredevil, this Frank Miller run has been nothing short of amazing, man. It's been awesome, and I can't wait. And
So-
another thing I was going to say was Brandon actually got me back into reading some of the older comics because I'll be on with him later tonight. And
that's right.
doing Hall of Fame, Hall of Shame, and we're going to go over Iron Fist issue 14 and Ms. Marvel issue 18, and those were both Chris Claremont, stories. And man, that took me back. I wish I would have, like Justin, we always talk about if we were our younger selves, we would go back and say, hey, pick up that book and read it. I would have totally told myself that because in reading these issues and then what Brandon recommended to me was like, okay, so now I get what my fellow community is ranting and raving about. It just brings the camaraderie, I think, a lot more closer. But you get to kind of have a better appreciation of it and like the history. So,
right. No, spot on. I wanted to mention here what V was saying. She said, "I wish Frank Miller wasn't such a terrible person because he wrote such great stuff at times." I don't know much about Frank Miller personally. I'm not sure what she might even be referencing. Do you guys know what that may mean? Maybe I need to do
no, dude. I'm coming in from a long hiatus. So March of 2020 was me coming back. So I missed so much. But and that's horrible for whatever reason or whatever something that might have happened. That's the horrible part, dude. Because
can I ask you guys this is a hot question, right? Or a sensitive question. And I'm just curious, feel free to dodge it or however you want to approach it. But what do you guys think about like the idea of separating the art from the artist, or like especially when it comes to if an artist or creator has done something personally in their own lives that has been offensive or harmful to other people in society in one way, shape, or form, and yet they are this creator that you may have loved growing up or you looked up to because of what they've created. And really it could be anything, not just comic books, but movies, TV shows, books, anything. Again, I know it's a sensitive topic. I don't want to go too deep, but I'm curious where you guys kind of stand on this.
For me, I look at it like, okay, so the key words that you utilized, Justin, was harmful. And that to me is just a major indicator. I mean, when you're looking at your work and what you're putting in, that's all good and dandy, but you're living outside of that. You have more eyes out on you than you think, right? Sure. Especially if you have a higher position of power. You got kids that are coming up in the community. Yeah. We're all, I think, in life, we're all looking for somebody to look at as a great example. We all have somebody that in our lives that has done something so pivotal in our lives to change us in a different direction, right? So I think when you're looking at comics, you're looking at, well, that's my childhood, that's nostalgia, that's what a big piece of my upbringing. And to find out that something might have happened, it totally leaves a bad taste in your mouth, especially if it's major. I mean, if it's major, if it has anything to do with children or just hurting
anything that crosses the line.
Yeah. Anything that is hurting, like using the word hurt. Yeah. I think you just gotta deviate from that, and I think that what it really does is it taints your legacy because you don't have to. I mean, if you're gonna be a professional, you got to learn to be professional throughout life. It just as a human being too. I mean, we're all meant to be the best type of person that we're supposed to be. So when you're getting caught up in all these little escapades, I mean, it just throws everything off and it leaves a bad taste on people's mouths. You lose fans, and all it takes is the best thing I could say is you are who you hang out with, right? As you were growing up, my parents used to always tell me that you are who you hang out with. No matter how good you are, you could have scumbag friends, part of my French, and they'll think that you're that bad person. So just realize that you whatever you do, it dictates everything. I mean, you want to make sure that you're a honest to God, good person inside and off the cameras. Wherever you're at, you want to be that good person because people are looking for you. That's it. Plain and simple.
Yeah, no, I think I think it's pretty straightforward. I like Caroline saying, I think that you get what you put into this world. You can still love a story and not support the creators. She said, I think Harry Potter is a great example of that right now. Yeah.
Yeah, to Caroline's point, if you can separate the two as well, because the other thing is you kind of tend to have to be open-minded too. You have to pull yourself out. You don't know all the pieces that have happened.
Sure.
You don't really know their story. So, I mean, but I'm not, I think for me, it's like a character thing,
For sure. Manuel, any thoughts?
Pretty much everything Steve just said, man. I think that how you conduct yourself and the things that you say and do, they should have consequences, right? If you're gonna say things that are hurtful, if you're gonna denigrate, especially, I mean, as a creator, you're a business, right? I mean, your image, what you create is your business, and why would you alienate any segment of your market, right? It just seems it's a bad decision, regardless of people's feelings about it. It's a bad decision, but it's tough, man, because there are things that are collectively immoral to, regardless of where you stand. Like Steve said, hurting children, stuff like that. I mean, there are things that like we draw a hard red line, but then there are things that it's tough, right? Because I mean, we got a bunch of founding fathers that maybe might have not had a great impression of like people that are with our skin tone, but we still like the country, right? So we create where those lines are, and I think we all vote with our wallets. We all decide which creators we want to support, sure. and hopefully we don't create an environment where there is no more art because everyone's so scared. But I think if you don't be a dick, then maybe, sorry, I don't know if I can say that here, but if you don't do that, then we won't have to worry about it in the future. Mind your words, mind what you say, and think about how what you say might have impact on others. So,
yep. No, I think you're.
I'm gonna grab a baby real quick. I'll be right back. He's about to knock over a light stand.
Oh yeah, you don't want that, man. We don't want that.
Yeah, grab a babies. Victoria says, my philosophy is that I may still consume their work through the library or secondhand, but they don't get my coins and any place on my pages or social media. Yeah, I mean that's I think that's fair. I mean, it's like I said. I mean, going back to the idea of like, let's say you're a real fan of something that's been out. I mean, something like a Donny Cates, or something like that, and then you found out that he did something, terrible. How do you, would you still read his stuff, or would you still buy his stuff, or like, if you loved his, recent runs of things that he did, or like that, that kind of thing. I think this kind of speaks well to it with what Victoria's saying. The idea that if you like the story for the story, I think that's still okay to go back and reread. I'm not going to say you're a bad person because you're rereading a book, or again, the example that Caroline said with Harry Potter. Like, I know that's like classic stuff, right? Like, people will grow up with that for years and will still dive into that stuff. It's like, I wouldn't expect necessarily people to just not go back and read their own books or whatever. But I think that there's that line too, how she's saying, like, she's not going to support them. She's not going to put money in their pockets, not going to, promote them per se.
Sure.
And I think the biggest thing here, and I know this is like a real dark topic, so I didn't mean to really go into this too deep, but I think that a lot of it comes down to just research, right? Doing your own research, getting an understanding for who you support, and what you're reading, what you're backing, things like that. I mean, even what Victoria said about Frank Miller, and as we all just said, we're not really familiar with anything that he might have done that's negative or bad.
Sure.
And maybe that's something we need to kind of review at some point on our own time. But just something I like to, and this is probably something for comic relief that me and Morbius talk about, all these hot topics. This is probably a subject for that, for sure.
Oh yeah. Bring a little light to the subject.
But so anyways, I just wanted to bring that up because V put that in there, and wanted to kind of address that and see kind of where you guys were with that. But we'll keep the happy books going here. King in Black. Actually, Steve, did you have more? Because I completely cut you off, man.
No, man. I was actually good, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I was actually good, dude. I had the one thing I did was last night, man. I can't wait to see Shadow Service issue 6. If you guys haven't picked this up, it's a Vault title with Kevin Scott. It's been an awesome story from beginning to end. I like the artwork. I like where it's going. I like the different take of it. So I'm gonna be waiting for Wednesday, dude. I can't wait. I was able to catch up on this yesterday. I had to reread it to make sure I remembered what had happened. But I ended up going back and reading 1 through 5 all over again.
I dig it, man. I'm not very familiar with it. I'd have to check it out.
You were talking about it last night on Team Nerd Herd podcast, and I was like, I'm gonna have to pick up that trade too. I had that written down on my notepad.
Yeah, man. Yeah, when I saw these covers too, I mean, the artwork is great, but just reading the story, Kevin, very diverse, man. Going from like High Republic and then into Shadow Service and a different premise, man. It's nothing short of amazing, dude. I love that writers can do that, and that they can be diverse and go from one area to one area, just like Matt can.
He is everywhere, man.
Tomorrow he wants those exclusives, yo.
Everybody's referring to Steve as baby right now. I'm not sure why.
I forgot little dude just started crawling yesterday, so I sat him down on that end of the studio, and he went like, I don't know, 15 feet to my light stand, and he's just rocking it left to right. I'm like, oh, that's gonna fall on top of me.
Oh no. Cute, man, cute.
Thank you.
Very cool. Dude, I love your setup, man. I'm just staring at your setup right now, and
right.
Anytime I see, like you have the big BB-8 in the back. Is that the soft one, or is that like the plastic one?
No, that's the plastic one. The play set.
Yeah,
dude. I'm like a junkyard or junk garage sale-aholic, dude. So I went to Once Upon a Child and I picked that up for like $10 one day. Had all the figures and everything, like everything, almost everything here except for the McFarlane figures and a couple of odds and ends. All stuff I either pick up at swap meets or garage sales, man.
Nice.
They're in love with your baby, man.
Oh,
you know.
Yeah, it's hard not to.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're
all right. Take him off. Take him off already. He's had enough.
Comic Burrito in the house. What's up, man? He says I have the same headphones as Manuel. There you go.
That's awesome. I knew there was something I liked about you, Comic Burrito. People were like, nah, the content's cool, the guy's cool. I was like, nah, I think it's the headphones. I think that's what it is.
It's gotta be the headphones.
See, Fable says that Chamorro makes everyone want to upgrade their cameras. I thought it was the hat. I thought that's what we all want to upgrade our hats because
that camera, man. It's a clear, crisp. It's like my man Comic Talks Weekly. You guys are in clear, high definition.
Dude, and Chip Getler, I think is how you say the last name. That dude's camera is crispy, man. Yeah. So good. Man. Now this is just Canon blessing us with that EOS webcam utility. So now I can just take my normal DSLR and funnel it through like a webcam, and beautiful.
Okay. Do you do a lot of film work for work? Is that's part of your lineup?
Yeah, my side hustle. I got a graphic design and videography company, so I do a lot of commercial work, corporate training videos, interviews, things like that.
Nice.
Nice, dude.
I knew right away when you had thunder and lightning coming from your eyes. Was the first time I ever saw one of your videos. I said, "This man, he knows what he's doing right now."
Yeah. I was like, "You must teach me."
Or he's from another planet.
I thought he was a Super Saiyan, dude. I was
little of column A, little of column B. You know.
He's playing those bongos, yo.
Yeah, he is. Dude, he's a DJ Khaled fan, right? So it's like when I step up in the building, everybody's hands go up. And they say that, and he just gets hype, man.
That's right. Hype. He's wilding me out, dude. I'm about to get up and I'm about to stand up and start dancing. You know?
Dude, Fable's got a new beat coming out that he sent me the track for the other day, and it was like this kid just went nuts in the baby seat. That's gonna be a dope track when Fable drops that one. It's so sick.
I got another guest in here who just popped in.
Woo!
Yeah, another first timer on the channel, by the way. Let's bring this man in here. My man, Copy 801.
Copy 801. What's going on, brother?
What up?
How's it going, man?
You always got a tail. You always got a tail hanging out.
I know, man.
That is wait, hold on. Let me
hey. We got babies, we got pets.
Yeah.
What am I bringing to the table? Somewhat of a baby face.
You can just use,
You and Justin brought books.
Yeah, we got some books. There you go.
And opinions.
Yeah.
Oh,
there we go. What's up, Borinken? My brother. I also saw Hyper. I want to say a quick hello to Hyper. Good to see you, brother, hanging out in here. We got 23 people hanging with us right now. Appreciate all you guys. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. I don't know if any of you guys in the chat right now have a wrench, and I don't think any of you do. But I want to drop some of your guys' channels, so let me do that in a sec. But good to see you as well, Hyper. Copy, what's going on, brother?
Not much. How is everybody today?
We're doing great on a Monday morning, man. You know,
Yeah, can't complain.
Justin and I are playing hooky. You know.
Yeah.
Oh,
But if my work is seeing this, no, I actually got food poisoning. Please don't fire me. I need this job.
Big Herm, I missed you from earlier, man. Yeah, absolutely, dude. I'll. You're definitely. You should have a blue wrench for sure. I'll make that happen later. Good to see you, man. Wanted to let me throw up a couple more books here because I have just a few other things I want to show, and then we'll swap this. We'll get one last view of the baby. Anybody want to say hello? There it is.
Half a day.
He's like, I'm too busy. I'm looking off to the side. All right. So again, this is from Sanctum. We talked about it a little earlier. So here's some Daredevil. This is 26. I've only read up to 21. I'm actually behind on this right now. But this is I mean, I've been hearing that even the King and Black tie-ins have been really good too. I haven't been keeping up with King and Black either. I do have that. But I really bought this more because X-Men are involved.
So many books, so little time, brother. That's it.
For real, man. It's a thing for sure. I bought this is like my third copy of this book.
Oh yeah. Third copy.
Yeah, I think so, man.
See what had happened was.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I mean, then if I order it on Sanctorum, and then I forget that I order it, and then I see it the day it comes out, and I'm like, oh, I gotta have it, and then I shop at like 3 different claim sales on Wednesdays, so I end up claiming it. You know, it's not great. Not a great idea.
I don't
It'll be good for giveaways. What's that?
Yeah, for sure. It'll be good for giveaways.
Yeah.
Steve,
Dude, don't be surprised if you have a couple extra books in your box.
I'm like, let me guess. He's like, this is my 10th copy.
That's it. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Darth Vader. This is just a dope book, man. This is a dope cover. I haven't been reading it. I know some of the Team Nerd Herd are all over this. I hear Darth Vader in general is really good. Caroline, I know I don't know if she's in here still, but I know she's reading a lot of the Darth Vader stuff. But yeah, just a really cool cover. Had to go with that. Look at this. Oh no, okay, that's 27. Okay, I thought I had another 26 there for a second.
Oh yeah, that little Connect cover, right?
Yeah, yep. Yeah, I don't even know if I got the one with Daredevil to connect with it. Strange Academy. Any of you guys reading this?
Oh yeah, dude. I've liked Strange Academy all the way through, man. I think this is gonna get this would I could see this being perfectly optioned with Disney Plus, man, whether it be animated or not. But the storyline is actually really good, and the art is good too, man. Humberto has done some really good things on this book, and Scotty Young, man, gotta love Scotty Young.
Absolutely. Oh man, we got another guest in here.
Line them up.
Oh wow,
I've never had this many people here, but we got Victoria in the house.
Oh, nice.
What's cracking, V?
What's going on?
I'm talking to work and I had to park really far away, so I was like, well, since I'm still watching this, because I had it in my bag while I was driving to work, so I could hear it on the stereo of my car, and my daughter were like, "Oh, we're talking about the hot topics now." So, and I thought, oh well, since I have to walk so far.
Yeah. I'm glad you can make it.
From the folks, but
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah, I know we.
Oh, hey, Copy's here now too! Yay!
Hey, what's going on?
Thank you, Copy, for coming to my show on the weekend. That was amazing. Thank you so much for your support.
Yeah, no problem. Always love supporting people.
Yeah, cool. All right.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, Copy. I wanted to say thanks too for hanging out there. I didn't know anything about that book that Victoria was talking about, but I was there to support, and I was like, I'm pretty sure Copy hasn't read that book either, but I could be completely wrong. I don't know. Maybe.
What book was this?
V, what was the book called?
The book's called Wicked Saints. It's by Emily Duncan. It's a fantasy novel. And I do like a book club with my friend Sid. And yes, we do like a monthly live stream. So yeah, we had the author on. So I was trying to get like everybody to come and like hype it up for us because me and Sid were so nervous.
Yeah,
It was
we could
really
say
fun.
Okay.
Like so fun. Yeah.
you had a good turnout. I thought it was a good turnout.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
Um,
I think when we ended the stream, we had like 25 people watch, which is like about 10 more people than we normally would have. So yeah, it was pretty good for us.
nice.
Awesome.
Nice. Yeah, good deal. I am not big into novels because novels intimidate me because they're just too many words. But just
Yeah,
being honest.
I'm all. Where's the picture?
Yeah. I need artwork.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
I'm
From
like
what it
big
sounds
on the
like, if
audio.
the author made it into a comic book, it would be amazing, though.
Oh yeah, I can see it.
Yes.
Hey, Kai.
You know, it would be perfect if they made it into like a anime, like
Nice.
Castlevania. That's what would be perfect as. Yeah.
Nigel.
100%. I would totally be vibing that.
I think that we could have. What'd you say, Steve? 9?
I think
Nine
nine people, or
Nice.
yeah, about 9 or 8, something like that.
I've never had this many people on. This is
We
awesome.
got where's the spine ticks when you need them?
Yeah, I know,
I
right?
was just thinking
Brother-
about that. It's
Yeah,
going to turn
I
into
was gonna say
spine ticks now.
where's Sith Lord Lee? Where's Brother Azores? Hit us up, man. Let us know.
How about
Oh,
our real
well,
fat guy? Let's get him in here too.
oh, yeah, there you
Yeah, let's make it real good. Pack the
I'm
room
gonna-
up.
I'm gonna blow this up here.
There he
Murphy,
is,
if you're
right
there, man, you can jump in. Yeah, we got Manuel back. I grabbed these couple X-Men books. This lovely Storm cover, as well as X Factor. This is issue number 7. Way behind on my X-Men reads, but I like to still go along with it. Oh, here we go, guys. I know. Look at this. I literally just showed you guys this book. This is cool now.
You never you never know when you're gonna need the extra cover, man. You just never know. Like Guy Fawkes says, I might want to read it 2 times.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I gotta Victoria. If you didn't buy this, I'll send this to you because you're a big fan of Alex Ross. So there you go. Did not mean to buy that for 2 times. This is a really dope New Mutants book cover. I love the New Mutants right now. The stuff that they're doing.
That's
Not
such
caught
a
up
good
with
cover.
Love this cover. Oh my God! Here's another one.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
You're batting 1,000 right now. I'm gonna have to call you on weekends and go. What's the next cover you bought, bro? Like,
I'll show you my receipts. I gotta show you my receipts.
Oh man. Might as well just open up a shop. Honestly.
it's hard keeping inventory, man.
Stop banning you from like claim sales.
Yeah. Hey Justin,
Oh.
we're gonna have to have this. This is really not a show. This is an intervention.
We care about you, Justin. We love you. We want to see you succeed.
I need you to go into this 10-step program right here. It starts with saying these 3 words. Do not buy.
Yeah.
I'm in denial.
Yeah.
So here, quick question for all you guys. So I bought this book, and this is
In reality, I'm kind of concerned about your storage though.
oh yeah, storage is-
You got the daughter
I am running.
one.
I'm running out of room. Yeah, so I bought this. This is the 1 in 25, I think, variant.
Okay.
And I bought it on Sanctum Sanctorum. I think I paid like 40 or I think it was like $39.99 or something like that. Or $35.99, something like that. So it's a 1 in 25. But I've noticed that, I mean, prices obviously they just vary, right? So like there are some 1 in 25s that come out in stores and they're cheap. Or cheaper. And then there's some that obviously spike for whatever reason. But like when it comes to 1 in 25s, do you guys just bite the bullet? And for anyone who pre-orders, do you just bite the bullet and buy it then, or do you wait and see if you get it for a better price?
So I'm on both sides of the spectrum. I've been known to like Humberto Ramos within the Batman series, all those designer covers. I learned that there was a comic book store that nobody really goes to, and they had them for like what ratio price was, and then you wait a week later and they're like $15. So I'd go in, but you'd have to bank on I hope the condition's okay. So if it's something I like, art like the cover and the story, I'll bite the bullet, and sometimes I'll just buy it. Like the High Republic, all those 1 in 25s. It's a new series. It's going to be hot. You might as well just bite the bullet, buy them when where they're at, because there's a chance that you might not get it. So
Right.
I've been known to do both. What about y'all?
That seems
Talk to
fair.
me.
Yeah.
It depends on whether or not like my wife is gonna see my receipts. Like if I know I'm gonna get away with it, then
Yeah.
sure. Like if I got points or something I can spend, but otherwise, nah, I gotta wait.
That's fair. That's fair.
What about you?
Honestly, for me, I don't really buy a lot of ratios. I
Okay.
really don't. It's got to be something that I really want. Like, I'll give you an example. I felt guilty buying the 1 in 25 for Dark Knight's Death Metal. The Boss Logic red cover.
Oh yeah.
I felt bad spending, $65 on that.
But that was a killer cover, though. So if you were a fan of the artwork and you were a fan of him, you'd be like, it's worth it. But I could see where you're coming from, because I stopped buying as many ratios now. So I understand exactly what you're saying, brother.
Like the only ratio right now that I'm buying, just because I want it, is IDW has Star Trek Year 5, and they have 1 in 10s. And my shop orders more than 10, thank God. So they saved the 1 in 10 for me. But at the same time, I'm getting a 1 in 10 for $7.
Right.
So
And they're more scarce.
those are probably less than 1,000.
Yeah, that's a good deal. Victoria, where do you stand with all this? I know you pre-order some stuff.
Yeah, I mean, we're a bit more isolated here and have a lot more difficulty getting ratio variants. So if a store has one, I will usually pay whatever jacked up price they're asking. Usually it's about 30 New Zealand dollars. But I did pay $100 for that Luna Harley variant, that one per store, like Luna Thank You variant. Not that it's a ratioed one, but I'll usually just get them because I know that they're just going to sit there for ages otherwise. So I have no self-control.
Well, yeah, neither do I. I mean, you see this, buying books multiple times here. Yeah, and that Harley cover, by the way, is stunning. You'll have to take a picture of that when you get it. I got this. This is issue number 1 of Stake. Haven't read it yet.
That's cool. Scout Comics, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Actually, I don't know who the artist is. I can't make that out. But I thought it looked awesome. And I don't know if you guys are reading it all, but it's like a vampire-ish type vibe, I think. But something I want to check out at some point. I wanted to drop all your guys' links in here. So I appreciate everybody that's hanging out, especially in the chat too. We got 22 people still hanging with us. Nice. I've been trying to keep up with some of the chat here, but I don't know. Anyone else have some things they want to show off, or I know Victoria you can't right now, but Copy or Manuel. I know you had the baby before, but if you want to show some books off, you can show some books off.
Yeah, that was his number. That's the number 1 exclusive right there, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a 1 in 2 variant. I only got 2 of them.
Look at that.
I didn't really pick up too many, nothing crazy this week. My 4-year-old is over there playing monsters, obviously, but I did pick up Homesick Pilots 4, just this cover because I didn't have this one and I felt like I needed it for whatever reason. I love that. Mostly because I was at the shop and I was like, hey, I don't think I have that one. There must be a new issue of Homesick Pilots out. But no, it's just number 4 again. So I got that. And then I just picked up another set of Batman Catwoman, the variant covers that I didn't have, and then a cover on issue 1 because I didn't, or not issue 1, issue 2 because I didn't have that one. So
issue 2 of the A cover is beautiful, and I heard that whole series is really good.
Oh, it's so good, dude. I had mixed feelings about his run regular, on the regular title, but in Black issue, and you give him just like a little bit of road so that he can really map it out. I think King does a really good job.
Yeah.
And then just like you, as soon as my TFA and other orders come in, I'm going to have a bunch of two-tone variants because I can't remember whether I actually bought them or not. And I saw them all over Instagram, and I was like, FOMO hit hard. And I was like, all right, I got to get them. So I went to my shop, I picked them up. I went to another shop, and I was like, I don't think I got Black Panther yet. I should get it again. And then I looked at my TFA pre-orders, and I was like, oh, dude, I got a whole nother set coming. So somebody's getting some AOKs with some two-tone variants. But
there you
Oh,
go.
nice. That's cool,
They
dude.
look dope, man. Yeah, they look
those
dope. I
are-
like those two-tones.
Yeah, Michael
Oh.
Cho killed it.
oh, yeah. Yeah. And then I got Fable's hooking me up with a new printer. So this isn't going to be, this is the old Tomorrow Cinema shirts from 4 years ago. So I got new ones with the new logo on them, but
Oh, nice.
this came in the mail from a vendor, but now I got to break his heart and tell him I'm not buying anything from him because Fable knows a guy. So, you know,
Fable knows a guy. I like that.
That knows a guy.
Yeah, that knows a guy.
how'd you
Very
get
cool,
Tomorrow
very
Cinema shirts to fall off the back of a truck? I don't know, man. Fable knows a guy.
My man Fable.
There we
I
go.
love it. Very cool. Very cool. Anything else, or you want to throw it over to copy?
Yeah, throw it over the copy.
Let me
right.
throw it up there.
So I got a question for, I guess, the panel and the chat, and you guys could think about it while I show off some books. What would
Okay.
you rather buy? Would you rather buy an exclusive from a shop or back issues? So I'll let that marinate for a few minutes.
I mean, in general, I think I'd rather buy. You let us marinate. All right, let me think about it then a little bit.
Yeah, I'll let it
I don't know.
marinate so that, because it's a tough decision.
Yeah. I have to set this like this because for some reason I can't get you
That's okay.
blown up here.
So some new stuff. This is the Batman Superman that came out.
Number 16.
Fantastic.
Yes. I saw the insides look very different.
Oh, it's fantastic. I would definitely pick it up.
Nice.
We got this. Let me see if
I need that book.
That is
I need that
the
book.
Harley Quinn B cover for number 1.
Nice.
Let me see if I turn on this light. If it'll. Okay, that's a lot better. Perfect. So I'll do that
Cool. Oh, we got Slim in the house. What's up, Slim?
right there.
Yeah, I like that B cover. I missed it. Victoria said she was gonna look for it if she had it.
And then, if anybody saw my last video on YouTube, I went to Streetside Anthony's.
That's
and I
right,
picked
man.
up a bunch of stuff.
Dang, Connect covers, bam.
Yep.
Shout out to Streetside Anthony with the pickings, right?
Oh my God, he had
Heck
so
yeah.
much good stuff. He had so much good stuff. And then I picked up all these. So any Art Germ fans out there?
Heck yeah.
Oh,
Ooh.
nice. Very nice. Supergirl, gotta love her.
Dang. Let me blow
There
this
we
up
go.
I don't know why I'm getting such a delay here on some things, but yeah, I love those covers, man. I have that one, actually.
Oh man.
And we got that. I also picked these up. These were in the 50-cent bin. I already have them, but I figured, you know what? It's a great series.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
Mark number 2.
Haven't read
Love
that.
that series. I found these in the 50-cent bin too.
Oh, very
Yeah.
nice. Dude,
Nice.
copy with all the finds right now.
Yeah, for
Decent
50
box
cents?
show.
My goodness.
Hey, those usually go for like $6. Like Jesus. And then I got this from Streetside Anthony 2. This is Adventure Comics number 400. This is a first new costume for Supergirl. This is a
Nice.
pretty semi-expensive book.
Very nice. What's up, Remy Q in the house?
And I got only a couple more. So I'll do them 2 books at a time right now. We got Superman Red and Blue. And, of course, Teen Titans Academy.
Yeah.
Right.
Nice.
And then we've got... Oh, sorry. Go.
No, I was just gonna say I read that. It's so weird for me to say that I've read certain DC books that you're holding up. It's very weird.
Oh, yeah.
But
Great story. another art germ, Action Comics
Nice.
1000. And I heard this book was a little expensive, huh?
I'll get her.
Oh, what?
This is
Wait,
Batgirl 14.
Hold on, let me. Oh,
Oh, that cover's nice, dude.
Early art
I haven't
germ.
seen that.
Early art germ right here.
Oh, it's early Archer. Okay.
Apparently, this is like a $40 book.
Oh wow.
I had no clue. I got it for $1.
Very nice.
Nice. Good steal.
And then I picked up. I read the newest issue of Catwoman, and I thought it was really good. So I picked up the rest of the Ram V run. So we have 25, 26, 27.
Mm.
And of course, we have the Frozen covers for 28 and 29.
Love it.
Very nice. Minimals. Yeah, Jenny Friesen, man. I'm not a collector of Catwoman, but when I saw those, I'm like, should I pick them up? Shouldn't I pick them up?
One of the
Dude,
best.
Ram V is writing such a good Catwoman run. They started with, I think, Joker War or right after, and he's been going up ever since. And he started again with the Infinite Frontier. He's a great writer. Great writer.
He did Swamp Thing now too, right? He's starting.
He's doing Swamp Thing now. He's also writing.
Yeah.
He's still writing Justice League Dark, which has been phenomenal. If you haven't picked it up, get those back issues before they get expensive.
Yeah, I have not. I know. Speaking of Swamp Thing, I want to share that me and Victoria we're going to be over on Comic Shop News this Saturday at 11 o'clock Eastern to be talking about Saga of the Swamp Thing. So that's the first volume with Alan Moore, which I'm really excited for. I just finished it actually earlier today. I don't know, Victoria, how you doing on that? Have you? I know you started the first issue.
I think I'm on issue 4 now. I'm pretty sure. And with that, I'm in the office now. So thank you for having me, Justin. This has been an awesome live. I've enjoyed listening to all you guys and being included. So we'll talk soon. Bye.
Sounds good. Later.
Nice.
Cool. Yeah. So I want to go back, Copy. You asked the question, what would we prefer, right? If we could get a store exclusive or back issues, right? Is that the question?
Yes.
That was the question.
So, where do you guys stand? Let's start with you, Manuel.
It depends on my connection with the artist for the store exclusive. Because like normally I just buy back issues. One, because I don't have a lot. I mean, I got a fat stack of comic books, but I don't have that many. Because like Steve, I started collecting again last year, so I'm still building. So back issues for me are important. But like the Brett Hess cover for I Breathe the Body, dude's a homie and he's a great artist. So I was like, I have to get that one. You know what I mean? So I got that one from Hive. So it just kind of depends on my connection to the artist specifically.
Right. Okay, that makes sense. Steve, what about you?
I'd have to say the same thing. Although I know there's an importance to like back issue bins and stuff like that because you could find gold kind of digging through. I'm more modern, so I'm more of a modern guy from what I'm sitting with now. This could be something different down the line, like in a year. We might be like, oh, dude, I want to get into them back issues. But for me, it's probably like the artist. I'm buying the art, I'm buying the cover, and then having the story is just the icing on the cake. So I'd have to go with store exclusive, man.
I think those are all fair points. My question would be, can we just do both? Because I'm the kind of guy who accidentally buys books 5 times. So if I could just go about it in a way that I spend the money to buy both, then maybe I do that.
Hey guys, I gotta head out. I'm sorry to cut out in the middle of the convo, man. But thanks for having me so much, you guys. Keep having fun,
man. We'll do more soon, man.
Oh yeah.
Have a good one. It was nice meeting you.
Yeah, it was nice meeting you too, Copy.
Later, Manuel. Cool. So I wanted to I saw and I know we've been going on a little over an hour here, probably wrap up soon, but I did have another package I wanted to open up here, and it's by Borinken, who had sent me something here. So I wanted to open that real quick. And he's in Puerto Rico. So it was cool to cool to get something very well packaged here. Nice protection. Got the blue painter's tape or purple painter tape. I love it. So open that up, and let me add. So copy. I mean, as I'm opening this, where do you stand on that question that you just asked?
He's eating. He's getting consumption right now, man.
Oh, my bad.
Hey, let me guess. Is it sushi or is it sushi? Oh, yes, sir.
Wait, what was that? That was
I think they're pretzels, right? Those pretzel bites. Ooh.
Damn.
Yeah, it's those the cheddar cheese pretzel pieces.
That's right. Okay.
Delicious. Anywho, me personally, I prefer to get back issues rather than an artist exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
Only because I have a very narrow taste in collecting comics.
Mm-hmm.
Like I want what I want, and I know what I want, and that's it.
Yeah.
So it can be a little rigid, but it's got to be like if there's a store exclusive, it's got to be something that I look at and I'm like, okay, I don't mind dropping $20, $30, because I could pick up a whole run. I mean, I'm gonna actually be on Team Nerd Herd this Thursday.
Whoa.
That's right, y'all. Mark your calendars.
Nice.
So I'll give you an example of a run that I picked up on eBay for $25, which I could have picked up an exclusive for. So like there's only a few. Very, very few. So
right. Okay.
But hey, listen, I understand, so the art on some of them is absolutely beautiful. It's for books that you're interested in. It's got a great artist, it's got a great, character. So to each your own. As this guy over here, as this guy says, if you want to do it right, you collect what you like, and that's it.
That's it, man. Yeah, I can appreciate what you're saying too, Copy, because I'm more on the newer end. But if we how many years have you got into this hobby?
Oh God. So like a lot of people, I started then stopped. So I probably stopped around high school, and then picked myself back up probably about 6 years ago, right at the start of New 52.
Okay.
I got back into it.
Yeah, so you've had some time. So you've seen everything, and you probably have seen like everything in the future, like the store exclusives building up and seeing it kind of blossom. Mm-hmm. So for you, it's more like, you know what, I'd rather just have a full run. And then back issue bidding, I mean, sometimes you land gold, man. I mean, it's just you just have to have the patience, and you have to sit there and kind of look through those boxes, and then the payout, as our brother Morbius would say, man, it's all about the hunt, right?
Oh God, yeah. And there's so many LCSs here. Like I'm from Long Island, if anybody doesn't know, which is New York.
I was just gonna ask. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't. Oh wow. So you're not that far from me, man.
Where are you at?
I used to live I used to go to school in Long Island. I went to school at Five Towns College over in Dix Hills.
I know exactly where you are, man.
I'm not there now. I'm in Jersey now, but that's where I was.
You're not far at all.
No, not too far. I mean, we definitely will run into each other at some Comic Cons. That's for sure.
Oh yeah,
that's right, dude.
Man, absolutely.
Yeah, Steve, you're all the way on this, man. We got to get you over here, bro.
Man, that's the next thing, dude. I can't wait.
All right, so here are these two books. So I won. Surprise! I won something from Borinken Comics. He was doing a giveaway. Steve knows how well I occasionally win things, and so he had. I think it was like a wheel. It was a randomizer. My name came up, so he actually threw an extra book in here as well. So the main book that I won, and we were just talking about this a little bit earlier, was this beauty right here. This is the first printing, right?
That's it.
So definitely, obviously, I think the more popular one or expensive one. So I'm really, I think I may have got a copy of this. I forget if I actually got one or not. But if not, at least I have this one now, or maybe I have two. But definitely happy because I love this copy. I absolutely love this copy. So there's that, and then he also threw in issue number 61. cover A from Amazing Spider-Man. So I know this book is the first like appearance of his new suit. So to have some significance. I know it's not like I know some people hate it. I know diehard Spider-Man fans. There may be some that have different mixed feelings, but yeah, I mean I think it's still a cool book to have, and I'm open to some changes once in a while. I'm sure it's not going to stay like that. I imagine it'd go back at some point. So see you later, Eric. Good to see you, brother.
Latersaurus.
Oh, cool. People putting in where they're from. So Herminio's from Brooklyn. I didn't realize that either.
Big Herm.
Yep, and Fable's in Tri-State.
Nice.
There you go. But anyways, this stuff right here, this is from Borinken Comics. So I put his information in the description below. Make sure you guys check him out. Borinken, brother, thank you so much, man, for this giveaway that you're doing for the community, giving back. Love seeing this kind of stuff, and just grateful to be the winner for it. So thank you for sending me that stuff. I need to do a giveaway soon because I know that. I just hit my 500 here. So that was one of my goals was I wanted to, do a 500 giveaway. I just hit 4,000 over on Instagram not too long ago. So I would like to, do that as well. Do some a giveaway for that. I saw the other night with Spine Ticks, everybody was giving out some crazy books. It was really cool celebrating their 500. Yeah, I know you guys were there for that. So that was cool too. Victoria's from New Zealand. Very cool. Travis saying feel left out. He's in Canada. There you go, Trav.
That's okay.
Yeah, you chill with Hyper and Newbie, man.
Yeah, that was yeah. There you go. They're hanging out up there. Yeah, man, absolutely, Borinken. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you again for doing that. Steve, you're in Southern. Okay, yeah. Simi Valley, I am not very familiar with at all.
It's a small suburb town, man. It's in the burbs.
Well, what do you like? What is a significant like city that you're near or place that I might know?
So I'm still near like San Fernando Valley. So like if have you heard of Northridge? Northridge College. Let's see.
Kind of, but I probably wouldn't be able to pick it out on the map. Like how you're down south, so are you like near Anaheim at all? Like, are you?
So no, I'm nowhere near Anaheim. So I'd have to take for me to get to Anaheim. It'd probably be like less than an hour, sometimes two.
You're
like
lower than that, right?
Yeah. So I'm closer to like Thousand Oaks. So if you were looking, so Thousand Oaks is the next town over. So Simi's the next town over.
Okay, nice. I gotta write this down so when we have sushi, I know where to go.
Oh yeah, that's right, man. That's right, dude. I'll be waiting for you, bro. I'll be waiting for you.
Yeah. Very cool, man. Yeah, I love everybody's here dropping where they're from and everything. Yeah, Mercy all the way in Sweden. So I mean, I know we're going on about an hour and a half. Any of you guys have anything else you wanted to share before we kind of wrap things up here? I appreciate you guys jumping on, hanging out this whole time, and just giving some time of your day. I appreciate it.
Yeah, well, thanks for having us, Justin. Man, I think this is the biggest part and the best part of the community, man. Is everybody can get together throughout the week, man. I mean, you would think this would happen on a weekend, but there was mad people here on Monday. So thank you all for rolling with us. And, as you heard Copy, man, Copy will be on the show on Thursday. We are working also on getting a Dragon Ball Z show going to talk about Dragon Ball Z, the Frieza saga. I got to talk with my man Copy to schedule a day. I know he has his days marked out, so I want to make sure we're about to do that. So the Dragon Ball Z thing, man, Frieza Saga, we're going to go over that. We're going to, show our love, for anime, because that's one of what I started with too, with this anime thing. And then other than that, man, we just, we're rocking and rolling with the Team Nerd Herd podcast, just trying to put in as many things as we can. We got Alonzo busier than ever, our spec master hitting that when cards and comics collide. The movie reviews, you got the show reviews, you got my man Ian and Nick doing that cell phone balling, and we got some more interviews coming in April, guys. I mean, these are awesome interviews. It's great to it's great to just be a part of like a group like the Team Nerd Herd. We've known each other for 6 years, 10 years plus. I mean, it's been long. I mean, sometimes you just forget in old age, but but in getting all these like people, man. I mean, I'm telling you, I'm starting picking up comic reading from May, and I'm reaching out to creators or just people and wondering like, oh, this is going to be hard to get, and they're like, no, like sure, well, I'll be happy to be on the show. So this is like for us, it's like not only are we sharing this experience, like we're in line at a Comic Con, it's like a virtual Comic Con, we're to share it with you guys. So April is going to be a banger month. I can't wait for y'all to see, and we're super excited. What about you, Copy?
That's awesome. Well, hold on real quick. I'm dropping the link in the chat. So Team Nerd Herd, I think a majority of you already follow Team Nerd Herd, but anyone who doesn't, make sure you sub them up. And also I just wanted to highlight, Shamar was saying, sorry, y'all, that was my beautiful wife saying my lovely and talented daughter got into the school that they applied for. So congratulations, Shamar, on that. That is awesome. Very, very cool.
Standing ovation, brother.
Hell yeah. So, yeah, man, Steve, again, love all the stuff that you guys have going on over there. Love all the collaboration that you're doing with everybody from the community, bringing on a lot of different people. And obviously, as you mentioned, including artists and creators and things like that. So really excited to kind of see where all that stuff goes in the future. And so hold on. So now you guys are talking about Dragon Ball Z. Like that is I'm down for something like that. Even
yeah, man. Yeah,
and the good thing is that unlike the Frieza saga, it will take less than a day to go through it.
That's right, guys. We'll give you the quick view of it, man. Because if you were going to be vested in that show, Dragon Ball Z is one to be vested in. I mean, you started a long, long time ago watching that. So.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's going to be a great discussion.
Copy. What else do you have going on? You have any other shows coming up? I know you don't put content on your own channel. Is that right?
No, I do. I started doing content. Yeah.
You did? Oh, okay.
January.
I didn't realize.
Yeah, I started doing content. That's okay. I don't put like I started off strong, and then as the semester went on, I'm in college, so.
Oh, okay.
It's thinned out a little bit, but today I've actually got 2 live shows planned. I've never done a live show before, and then I've got 2.
You're gonna do great, bro. You're gonna do great.
Pray for me.
What time are your shows?
So me and Magic Lasso are going to be talking our thoughts on the final season of Supergirl.
Oh, that's
very
awesome.
Nice.
Oh man,
that starts on like Wednesday.
What time is that?
That is 7 p.m. Eastern time today.
Very cool.
Yeah, very nice. 4
So
p.m.
for you, I think it'd be 7:654.
4 p.m.
And then at 9 o'clock, I've got another show with Mike the Beast Birdstein. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. I forget, but really cool member of the community. He's on a lot of people's chats. And he's going to be we're going to be discussing Superman and Lois. Our little thoughts on the last couple episodes, and same thing. What do we hope to see from the series?
All right. Make sure JR is not in the chat. Make sure JR is not in the chat.
Yeah.
Bar that man.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard the other night JR and Copy names have been brought up a little bit.
Oh man, I'm like trying to get in the middle of JR. I'm like, JR, that's our man Copy, dude. DC is cool. But
it was great.
On my man JR's behalf, though, he's read a lot of DC stuff, a lot of older DC stuff. So he's coming from it like it's his heart showing. He's like, I know what they could become, but they're just not doing it. but you got other fans that could say different. So you got to appreciate it all, right?
Right.
Oh, of course. It's just so fun because we have such we are literally polar opposites in what we collect. And in what we're like fans of, it's so fantastic because the one time we went on a stream together, it was for Future State, and it was just night and day. It was beautiful.
Yeah, you guys did great. I was sad to miss that one, but you guys did awesome.
Was that with Alonzo too? That was the show. Okay, I remember catching a little bit of it. That's what I like about this hobby is that we all can have these, strong opinions and interests in different directions, and obviously can still come together and hopefully be obviously respectful with each other's thoughts and stuff. But I just remember hearing you guys go back and forth, or hearing the names go back and forth.
He gave a compliment to DC stuff, and I'm in the chat. I'm like, yeah, I heard a compliment.
Yeah. Mark that one as a win, man, because I was like, I was even surprised. I'm like, oh, be still my heart.
But he had to go that around real quick. He's like that old man that doesn't like cats or something, and you just see him just petting a cat, and he's just like, oh, well, I was just trying to get some lint off of him. Because then he just went back and said Snyder Cut sucked. So he went back into character real quick.
That's hilarious, man. I got to get JR back on here sometime. We just had him not too long ago for Omni X-Men. He was with me and John as a guest. It's always good to get his feed on some of that stuff because I know he's a big X-Men fan as well.
Oh, yeah.
But cool, guys. Well, I just dropped both your links in the chat there, and after we get out of here, I'll make sure to add them to the description below because definitely want to make sure everybody's subbed up.
Whoa, Justin, what about you, man? Let's talk about what you got churning in the woodwork. Come on, man, let the fans know.
Me, well, this is what I have. This is what I have coming on. I have a lot of DC talk coming up. And as Fables, somebody was missing DC. Yeah, no. I mentioned the Swamp Thing review or hangout. It's going to be, or it's really like a book club. It's going to be over on Dan's channel. That's next Saturday. It's later. It's like 11 o'clock because Victoria's going to be on it. So that's her morning. Sunday morning. So she'll be on with that. John's Comics with Kids going to be on that. D Comic Queen is going to be on that as well. So it's a good crew. So I'll be sharing that again in the store if you guys don't follow Dan Comic Chop News. He's got underscores in between the words. But so I have that. Tomorrow is a busy day. That's my streamer day. So I trying to condense some certain shows, and so I go back to back. I have the comic relief with Morbius Comics at 7:30. That's tomorrow Eastern time, and then and we're talking about the differences between buying from Instagram versus buying from eBay, and really any other online platforms, for that matter. So talking a little bit about how we get our books online. Because I have some mixed feelings about certain, websites like eBay, but then I'll be on John's channel for our show for Omni X-Men. We're breaking down issue 120 of Omni X-Men or of Uncanny X-Men, and I think we're gonna have my friend Chris on. I Got Issues. I don't know if you guys know him. He's been around the community for a while now, so this will be his second time on the show. And then we do our Tag Team Thursday. You guys know about that. Tag Team Thursday, always a good time. We have a whole train of YouTubers that kind of do their thing for 15 minutes and then pass it on to someone else. I think one of the goals that they were trying to do is kind of mess with YouTube's algorithms a little bit, and really have the whole group of whoever's in the chat jump from one to the next. So that's a lot of fun, and you get a lot of different angles at different books that people are talking about. So that starts at 6:30 Eastern time over on Just a Rican and His Comics. So we'll have that going too. And it's a bunch of us that go on through there. John, Tony, Old Wolf, Brandon, who was just here before, and Dan, as I mentioned, Comic Chop News. He's part of that. So I usually don't go on until like 7:45. They call me the closer because I go on last. So I kind of wrap things up. But Fable knows about this. Choo choo. It's a fun time. It really is a good time. I know you guys have popped in there before. So it's cool to just see everybody. And then you just see everybody in the different chats and so on and so forth. So but yeah, I mean, that's it. I mean, just those 20 things. That's all I have going on right now.
That's great, man. You're just a mover and a shaker, bro.
Yeah.
Man.
It's trying to figure out how to really condense certain things, and I know we've talked about it before, Steve, and just trying to balance your time. Obviously, you want to be able to give time to your family, you want to give time to your career, your work, and then I'm trying to balance Instagram versus YouTube versus Discord now versus just a bunch. So but it's fun, man. I'm having a lot of fun. I think that at the end of the day, as long as you're having fun, I think that's all that matters, right?
That's right, man.
We got Jason in the house. What's up, Jason? We're just wrapping up here, brother. All right, guys. Well, we're streamed for over an hour and a half. This was a blast. I had an absolute blast. Appreciate everybody that was on here earlier. Be sure to check back. I'll put their links in the description. And again, everybody that's been hanging out, we've had 20 plus the entire time. Still got another 15 in here, so appreciate you guys just hanging out with us here on a Monday. Maybe that's why everyone's like, oh, like let's get away from the work stuff, and they all just like, oh, sweet, bunch of the community members just hanging out on a Monday online. Let's do it.
That's it, man. Spending their lunchtime breaks and stuff like that.
Yeah. Exactly. So all right, guys. Well, we'll wrap this up. Again, everybody in the chat, thank you so much. Make sure you hit that thumbs up on your way out. Subscribe to everybody here if you haven't already. Steve, Copy, you guys rock. Glad to have you on. Steve, thanks for hanging out this entire time with me, man. I really appreciate it. Copy, dude. Man. Your first time here on my channel, so we definitely have to do something again soon. I would love to have you on as Origins at some point. So we'll have to talk offline about that, Copy, when we can schedule something.
Yeah, sure. I'm honored. Thanks again for putting out the invite.
Absolutely.
Really happy to come on. I've been in your chat so many times, and we've talked in the chat, but we've never had this. So.
100%, man. Absolutely, man. Anytime. And you guys are part of the Discord, so glad that I could have some of these, and maybe we'll have some more of these at some other time, because everybody that's in that group, a lot of good people. So we got Moonlit in the house talking about the Discord here. Moonlit is Michelle. She just changed her name recently, so if you guys didn't know, she used to go by Simply Shell. She's now recently rebranded to Moonlit Comics. So make sure you, if you're not following her new Instagram channel, to do that. But great to see you, Moonlit. You missed the party. There was about there was like 6 or 7 of us on here at one point. So, but yeah. So everybody that's in the chat, again, thank you guys so much. I'll have to give some blue wrenches out for next time too, because that was kind of a mess. I apologize if I missed anybody. I know I missed some people from earlier. Bobby missed you from earlier. Highlighted some of you guys, but definitely wanted to just give some shout outs. So thanks again, everybody. We'll wrap this up here. I'll see you guys hopefully Tuesday. I'll be back here on my show 7:30. But y'all have a good Monday. Later.
Peace, y'all.